So let's begin by settling the body, adopting a stable, comfortable, upright position serviceable for meditation. So we think about keeping our feet flat and our back straight, torso open, hands in the lap, right over left, with the palms upturned and the thumbs gently touching. Our eyes are gently closed or slightly open, making sure we let in enough light to remain alert. And try to maintain an awareness of not slouching, not leaning. We also let go of any unnecessary tension or rigidity in the body, relaxing into a stable, comfortable, upright position, just allowing the body to fall into place. And we begin to let go of attending to the outside world, letting go of thoughts of the past, plans for the future, bringing our mind into the present by attending closely to the physical sensation of the air as it moves into and back out of the tip of the nostrils, giving ourselves the instruction to notice quickly when anything other than that one physical sensation is arising in the mind. And then, without judgment or frustration, to lift our awareness up from those distractions and to place it gently but firmly, again and again on the breath. And then, when the mind feels more calm, take a moment to generate a broad, expansive, altruistic motivation, trying to widen our circle of concern, trying to embrace countless sentient beings within the field of our practice. So take a moment to get in touch with the motivating force of one's own life. We ourselves deeply wish to be happy. We wish to be completely free of even the slightest suffering. This is the fundamental drive that we experience. We think so too, does every other sentient being. There's absolutely no difference between oneself and others in this regard. I think up until now, I've mostly followed the self-interested mind, looking out only for my own interests, my own welfare. But sentient beings are numberless. And so to ignore their interests in favor of only my own is inappropriate, not a useful way of spending this life. Instead, I should work to bring about the welfare of all sentient beings, not excluding any. And that would depend upon genuinely transforming my own mind, moving beyond self-cherishing, genuinely unlocking the potential of my mind. So we take that process of inner transformation as our purpose, with the goal of becoming more and more beneficial for sentient beings. And with that motivation, Geshe-la yesterday briefly touched again upon joyous effort and stressed the aspect of joy in the effort, not simply going through the motions, not feeling as though one is burdened, but genuinely delighting in practice. So, in order to orient ourselves in that direction, contemplating the mind that rejoices in virtue, that sees the value of virtue, is one of the best foundational practices. So take a moment to think about in your own life the times when you feel like you've done the right thing, Times when you tried to be helpful to others, to be kind, to be patient, to be generous. Times when you set aside space to practice turning away from distraction. And think too of the progress that you can see in your own life over months, years, decades. Your own growth in wisdom, compassion, loving kindness. And try to feel a sense of joy in your own virtue, your own efforts. Think how wonderful you've been able to come into contact with your own spiritual path, and been able to make effort, progress. And seeing the benefits of that energy, that effort. Try to suffuse the mind with a sense of rejoicing. And begin to bring to mind people in your life, your friends, your family, and think of their good qualities. Times when you notice that they too were kind, or patient, or generous. And they've shown an interest in developing themselves in a positive, beneficial direction. And think of all of the benefits that they are receiving and will receive. Continuing down that path of constructive action, the benefit that they are bringing to others. And again, try to suffuse your mind with a sense of deeply rejoicing, thinking how wonderful, how extraordinary it is that they are developing themselves, helping others. And turn your mind toward the actions, the activities of spiritual teachers, those that you are connected to, that you know of. And think of all of the incredible benefits arising in the world due to their actions, how they travel tirelessly to teach, how they've established places of learning, all of the people who are able to work on their minds because of their efforts. People like His Holiness the Dalai Lama, Lama Zopa Rinpoche. And again, just deeply connect with the mind that rejoices in their unbelievably beneficial activities in the world. And try to recognize that everything that you've rejoiced in is the result of practicing virtue, avoiding non virtue, just the essence of your own spiritual path. So I think that that lightness, that joy, is the nature of your own spiritual path. And try to become deeply interested in pursuing it yourself. And then when you're ready, we'll come back together. And we'll dedicate. So recollect your altruistic motivation and think that by having engaged in this contemplation, you've actualized that motivation, which has generated positive energy in your mind. And think that you freely offer the fruit of your practice, that positive energy for the benefit of all sentient beings without exception. Thinking strongly when this positive energy ripens, may it serve as a cause and condition to eliminate war and conflict, poverty, famine, disease, disasters, all painful inner and outer conditions. May it fully ripen the minds of all sentient beings. May they quickly meet perfect teachers and arise in the state of full enlightenment. May I too achieve this state of enlightenment, so that I might work for the benefit of sentient beings perfectly. May any obstacles facing the Guru's long life be completely dispelled. May I and all sentient beings in this moment come under the joyful care and guidance of enlightened beings. May we be guided and protected until we swiftly achieve that state of enlightenment. Thank you.